Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Hoshi Ori Yume Mirai with me, Phantom Zwei. When we last left off, we had taken a bath at Marika's place, and, well, there was some awkward stuff. Her dad clearly suspected of us being into his daughter. Went there to take a bath, ended up in the bath with her dad, and then with her. So that was a little bit strange. But it looks like we made it out of the house in one piece. So, yay, go team. Alright, here we go. I step outside. It's already completely dark out. I feel like I might have stayed for a really long time.
なんかバタバタしちゃってごめんね。落ち着いてくつろげなかったでしょ?
No, it was great just to get to take a bath. I'm really grateful. Thanks.
そんな全然。よかったらまた入りに来て。お父さんがいないときに。
But that'd be kind of weird too. It'd feel like I'm doing something wrong if I had to hide, you know?
そうだけど、日野くんってそういうところまっすぐだもんね。裏表がないっていうか。
It's like I'm an airheaded visual novel protagonist. It's not really something that noble sounding.
昔からそうだったよ。
She seems happy for some reason. It tickles a bit to see her make a face like that when she talks about me.
学校までの行き方ってちゃんとわかってる?
Pretty much. I just go straight up along the highway, right?
それだと遠回りかな。近道教えるから明日一緒に学校行かない?
That's fine by me, but are you sure? It'll end up making your route longer, won't it?
全然いいよ。それじゃあ明日ね。
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. We exchange mail addresses and phone numbers, just in case. The two of us wave goodbye, and I start to walk away. But then she stops me. I look back at her, curiously. Shinozaki's smile lights up the darkness around us. She's like a light bulb.
おかえりなさい。
Aww. Okay, that was cute. Those simple words resound solidly in my chest. Yeah, I'm home. The honest words naturally come to my lips. I'm glad I got to see you again, Shinozaki.
私も。日野くんにまた会えて嬉しい。すごく。
It's dark, but I can still tell that she's red. She's completely healthy now, but she's still as shy about things as before. The thought really drives the fact home that I've come back to this town. Aww. Heartwarming. I like it. Okay, and that was just one day. We have a long way to go, guys. June 2nd. Whew. It's finally over. Our principal always talks for way too long. I wondered why an elementary school principal needed to talk for so long. He just kept talking and talking, even though no one was listening. I wish I could have complained to someone about it, but there was no one familiar around me. Because I had just changed classes. None of my friends were in my new class. I looked around to see if there was anyone that looked interesting. I was disappointed when I looked at the girl next to me. She was kind of a gloomy-looking girl. She was sitting quietly, looking downward. I figured she probably doesn't like people like me either. And then when I looked away... Okay. I heard something that sounded like someone trying to whistle badly. She's wheezing, I assume. What did you say? You okay? I could tell right away that it wasn't just her messing around. I realized that the sound was her straining to breathe. You got a cold? You should go to the nurse's office then. She suddenly started coughing. It wasn't a normal cough. It was almost scary how intense it sounded. I'd never seen someone cough like this before. You should really go to the nurse's office. I'll take you there. Where's the teacher in this? Medicine? In a pouch. I opened her backpack. I felt bad about doing it without asking, but it didn't seem like this was the place to be polite. I found what I was looking for right away. It was an incredibly girly-looking pouch, covered in cute little characters. This? I'm assuming that this is after he transferred to his school in the other town, because it said that he had just changed classes. But I don't know. Because now we're in Shinoagi, and obviously it seems like this would be them trying to introduce a character. But maybe this is relating to Marika. Like, they said she had asthma. So maybe it's an inhaler that we're looking for? She looked really bad. I felt like her face had gotten paler. I frantically opened the pouch. There was something that looked like a whistle inside. It didn't really look like medicine, but there was nothing else. Gotcha. So this is Marika. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but it looked bad. Hey, what do I do with this? Your mouth? What do you mean? At this point, my new classmates had gathered around us to see what's causing the commotion. I heard someone say that from the crowd. Breathe in. Oh! I finally understood. I thought it was a case for medicine, but I was wrong. It was something you were supposed to put directly in your mouth. You put this part in your mouth, right? Hey, come on! I'll give you the medicine right now. I managed to get her to breathe in the medicine, with some help from more knowledgeable classmates. Our new homeroom teacher came running into the room at that point. Someone must have called for them. Ah. I'll go. I waited with Shinozaki in the nurse's office until after school, when her parents came to pick her up. Is she sick or something? He answered my question after a bit of thought. Asthma? I didn't know asthma was that bad. That's so stupid. She didn't need to come just to listen to the principal talk. Oh, she has it rough. I never even considered that someone would want to stay at school all day. I almost thought it was kind of a pain. That's natural. Every now and then I'd want to go home early. But that was the first time that I'd learned that there were people out there that considered going to school until the end of the day to be special. Is she gonna get better? My teacher smiled when I nodded. Okay, I will. So this is how they got to know each other. Shinozaki's house happened to be right on the way back from school. It's here. I rang the doorbell after checking the nameplate. Oh. I glanced up to see Shinozaki in the second floor window. She looked a lot better than she did at school. Hey! She quickly hid when she noticed me. Why'd she hide? Does she hate me? Oh. I looked back to see that the door had opened. There was a woman about my mother's age standing there, smiling at me. It was Shinozaki's mom, Yumi-san. Oh, we're supposed to be in the same class starting today, so we're not friends yet. She's kind of avoiding me too, so... Yeah, I can. Yes. And so Shinozaki and I were arranged to become friends. We actually did become good friends after that, of course. So she had it pretty rough when she was a kid. Coming! So this is the next day going to school, I imagine. I open the door. Shinozaki's standing there. She seems a bit nervous. She came to pick me up, just like she said she would yesterday.
Ohayo.
No reason to be nervous, you know. I'm the only one here.
だから緊張するんだよ。
You mean...
なんでもない。じゃあ、行こっか。
Okay. This feels kinda weird.
何が?
Because, you know, I was always the one who went to your place in elementary school. But this time, you came to mine. Shinozaki never ended up being able to go to school much while I was still living there. So I always saw her when I went to her house. The fact that Shinozaki came to my house is proof of just how much healthier she's gotten. It makes me crazy happy for some reason.
そんなの大げさだよ。ただ家に迎えに行っただけなのに。
Aren't you happy, Shinozaki?
それは嬉しいけどすごく。
Right? Honestly, I'm just so happy for her.
そういえば何組になるの?
I think I'm in Class C.
私は A 組。そっか、一緒じゃなくて残念だね。
We can see each other whenever we want, or things don't always work out the way we want. Well, that's kind of callous. Let's go ahead and mark a save here, which I forgot to save at the end of the last episode, but what can you do? We can see each other whenever we want. Don't make that face. We can see each other whenever we want.
そうだよね。同じ学校なんだから、いつでも会えるよね。
That's right. I'll come hang out in your classroom once I settle in.
うちの教室に?
Maybe I shouldn't.
まずくなんてないけど、私はいいんだけどね、全然。
Ah, that's right. I don't really know the school building that well yet. You think you could show me around during lunch break or something?
もちろんいいよ。それじゃあ、お昼休みに迎えに行くね。
I'll be waiting in front of the classroom then. Okay.
それじゃあ、名前を呼ぶまでここで待っていてくれるかな?
Here we go, self-introduction time. Okay, I will. New girl. I'm talking with my new homeroom teacher when a girl quietly walks towards us. She glances at me and walks into the classroom. I guess she must be a classmate of mine. My homeroom teacher walks into the classroom a little after her. I can hear the sound of the students standing up in unison. This is pretty nerve-wracking. Class 2C. So this is my class starting today. I hope I can hit things off well with my classmates. Actually, I remember that we had a transfer student in elementary school. I remember everyone in my class crowded around him to talk with him during lunch break periods. Or rather, during break periods. Because we never had one before. I wonder if I'm going to end up in the same situation. At our age? Probably not. Imagine if no one was really interested in me instead. That'd be one thing. Imagine if people actively ignored me when I tried to talk to them. Hide my shoes, vandalize my desk, throw half-eaten bread in my locker.
Kun! Oi! Hino-kun!
Huh?
どうした? 早く入ってきたまえ.
This guy sure does zone out a lot. Yes. I take a deep breath and open the door. I walk into the classroom. Everyone's eyes fall on me at the same time. I walk up to the front of the classroom and stand next to the teacher, painfully aware of the attention.
それじゃ、自己紹介を.
Okay. I'm Hino Ryousuke. I transferred here from Kanagawa. Pleased to meet all of you. I actually used to live here in Shinoagi up until elementary school. Huh? Oh, is it Camera Girl? The Grad Alb Committee? I suddenly hear a familiar sound. I can't help but focus my attention towards it, despite it being halfway through my self-introduction. The camera belongs to a girl, sure enough. Oh, she's...
Yeah?
Oh. I remember fully once I see her smiling face emerge from behind the camera. She's the one who almost fell. Well, technically, she and I actually fell down the stairs together the day before yesterday.
まさかうちのクラスに来るとは思わなかったわよ。おかげで手間が省けて助かるけど。
She then points the camera at me and clicks the shutter again.
なんだ、瀬川とはもう知り合いだったのか。
So her name's Segawa. Yes, I got to know her when I was taking a look around the school the day before yesterday. The commotion starts in response to what I said. Especially when I said, got to know her. I can hear people saying things like, whoa, or not bad. Wait, what? Was what I said that weird? They don't think I'm trying, quick to try to pick up girls or something, do they? Well, he did cop a giant feel. Teach! You can't say that! You're burying me! You're burying me with all the other girls. So that's exactly what they thought. Everyone laughs in response to our teacher's words. And of course she's like, oh, whatever. Oh, man. Okay, let's continue. She takes another photo of the scene. It wasn't the introduction I had in mind, but it doesn't look like they think badly of me. I guess I can consider myself to have been accepted. All I can do is laugh along. Okay, thank you. There's a smiling girl waving at me, pointing at the empty seat next to her. She must be Inamori-san. Now that I'm looking a bit closer, it looks like everyone else is smiling at me too. I think I'll get along just fine here. Our homeroom teacher leaves the room after finishing morning homeroom, and I take the opportunity to walk to my new seat.
よろしくね。
Yeah, same here. I greet her and hook my bag onto my desk. Oh. On the other side of me, sitting at the seat by the window, it's the girl who we saw when we were talking to the teacher. It's the girl I saw in the hallway earlier. So she sits next to me. She's looking out the window, looking bored. She's the moody girl. It's a quiet scene. It's like she's been completely separated from this classroom. I should say hello since we're going to be sitting next to each other and all. I know I just introduced myself up there, but I'm Hino Ryousuke. We'll be sitting next to each other starting today. Nice to meet you.
よろしく。
Okay, I actually totally expected her to blow us off, so I have a better impression of her than I initially imagined I would. Her voice is clear. It's like pure ice, without even a hint of bubbles or foam marring the surface. She returns her gaze back out the window after a glance at my way. She's pretty quiet. The teacher comes in with the bell. And so the curtain rises on my new school life. Interlude. Do 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 do. First period ends and break starts.
やあ、お疲れ。転校初日からなかなか大変みたいね。
You're Segawa. Yeah, Segawa? Yeah, Segawa, right?
そう、瀬川夏希。今日からあんたのクラスメートよ。よろしく。
Natsuki. Got it. Yeah, likewise.
じゃあ、早速挨拶代わりの一枚。
Man, you love photos. She then brings the camera up to her face again and clicks the shutter. You were pretty open about taking photos during homeroom, too. I assume that's allowed then?
だって私、卒アル委員だもん。
You were talking about that the day before yesterday, too.
卒アル委員は、ある程度の範囲まで撮影が認められてるのよ。そ
そりゃ試験中とか意味もなく授業中にっていうのはダメだけどね。
So it's okay as long as it's not disruptive?
そういうこと。だから卒アル委員のメンバーには確固たるモラルと何よりも場の空気を読む能力が求められるのよ。
Okay. I get it.
あ、ねえ、そういえばあんたさっき自己紹介したとき、昔は塩なぎに住んでたって言ってたわよね。
Yeah. I transferred out halfway through elementary school.
じゃあさ、この学校にもあんたの昔の友達とかいるの？
I know at least one. Shinozaki Marika. We were classmates in elementary school.
篠崎まりか。ああ、A 組の篠崎さんね。
You know her?
もちろん。ちょっとおとなしいけど可愛くて性格もいいし、1年の頃から男子たちの間で評判になってる子よ。
Huh. The Shinozaki I know is popular with the guys, huh?
告白した男子も何人かいるけど、私の知る限り全員玉砕してるわね。
Of course. Waiting for her one true love. She's even gotten confessed to? This is all too new of a concept for me, since I only know the Shinozaki from elementary school. She's really grown in the time that I haven't seen her. Like, in the chest region. Well, he's not wrong. So you even know lots of stuff about people in other classes, huh?
そりゃ卒アル委員ですから。
Is that what grad album committees are supposed to be like? I don't really get it, but those words seem to be her answer for everything. I was just thinking that.
ねえ、よかったら昼休みに学校の中を案内してあげるけど、おととい助けてもらった俺っていうことでどう？
Heck yeah, man. So far, you are the girl whose personality I am most into. So, let's do it. Well, yeah, if you're offering. Whoops, no, I've already asked Shinozaki to show me around! Oh, I fucked up. I did it, guys. That was during lunch, wasn't it? Yep. During lunch break, yep, that's my fault. I almost double booked. Thank you, game. Sorry. Shinozaki's actually already going to be showing me around. So I'll just accept the sentiment.
へえ、篠崎さんにね。
Eh? What's with that evil-looking smile? Oh man, I totally pulled a visual novel protagonist move there by almost double booking. I feel so slimy. Ugh. I wait outside in the hallway for Shinozaki once lunch break starts. Why hello, Natsuki? Segawa's been next to me this whole time for some reason. What are you doing here, Segawa?
え？何って待ち合わせだけど？
Oh, you two? Sorry for prying then.
遅いわね、篠崎さん。
Maybe her class is going late? I'm sure she'll show up soon enough. Wait a second, why does Segawa care about what Shinozaki's, Let me try that again. Why does Segawa care about Shinozaki being late? Segawa's got someone else she's waiting for, right? I don't think she does. Eventually, the girl who sits next to me walks out of our classroom. She's got something wrapped in cloth in her hands. Probably a lunchbox. She's probably going to eat lunch somewhere else. As usual, her expression gives nothing away. Actually, she seems a bit cold. Segawa elbows me while I idly watch her walk away.
なになに？リカに興味あり？
Rika, that's her name?
何よあんた、名前も知らずに見惚れてたわけ？
I was entranced. Cue violin music. She didn't tell me her name when I introduced myself. In fact, she never spoke to me even once after I introduced myself, even though we sit next to each other. Even during breaks, she'd either plug some earphones into a smartphone and listen to music, or I'd turn around and she'd just be gone. I haven't seen her talk with anyone else either.
じゃあ私が教えてあげる。名字はね。
You know what? It's fine.
まさかあんた、出会って間もない女子を下の名前で呼ぶつもり？
More of a Don Yuan than I
本当に
thought.
だったのね。
Oh, man. No, I'm not. I'll just ask her myself. We sit next to each other, so it'd be nice if we could become friends, you know? I was thinking that it might be a good opportunity to start up a conversation.
おお、前向きな性格してんのね。でもリカはちょっと手強いと思うわよ。
What are you, my poaching assistant? I don't expect to become friends with her right away. I'll go talk with her right now.
いってらー。
Wait, we're supposed to be waiting for Shinozaki. That was the whole point. Dude, go back. Oh. I was feeling bad about my own lack of remembering these things, and then the dude just went and walked away from this appointment. I run over to her after Segawa's send-off. Hey you, wait a second. I stop myself from calling her Rika, and end up with an awkward start. She moves her head slightly, checking to see if there's anyone else around that I could be referring to, and then turns towards me.
何？
I've been wondering for a while now, but could you tell me your name? She stares up at me with narrow eyes. I'm a little scared.
鳴沢リカ。
Bye. She just tersely states her name, then just up and leaves, as if to indicate there was nothing more to talk about. Narusawa Rika. Okay. I didn't really get to talk to her, but I do know her name now.
ナイスファイトだったじゃないの、転校生。
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get along well with Natsuki. She only told me her name, though.
上出来よ。リカってああやって一人でいることが多くてね。気づいたらいつの間にかいなくなっちゃってるのよ。おかげであの子だけ圧倒的に写真が少なくて困ってるのよね。いくら話しかけてもそっけない返事ばっか返ってくるし、声かけはあんたの2ヶ月先輩よ。
2 months? Does that mean that she also was a transfer student? Really? So she's that...
もち、卒アル委員としてはみんな平等に写真撮らなきゃいけないじゃない。それにそっけなくても返事するってことは一応コミュニケーション取る気があるってことでしょ。
You're way more optimistic than I am, Segawa.
でももったいないわよね。あんだけ美人なんだから笑ったら絶対可愛いしモテまくりだと思うんだけどな。ねえ、そう思わない？
What are you asking me for?
一般的な男子の見解が聞きたいのよ。
Well, I guess she's pretty.
何よ、そっけない返事ね。
I'm not gonna think any more than that when I barely talked to her.
意外と硬いのね。でもま、あんたみたいなのが転校してきてくれてほんとよかったわ。
She's a fan of Don Yuan's, apparently. 'Cause it's a good topic for the graduation album?
それもあるけど、リカのことよ。
Nosawa-san.
あの子あんな感じでしょ。今は私くらいしか喋りかけるやついないのよ。やっぱ学園生活ってみんなで楽しむもんでしょ。リッカにもそうあってほしいなっていう私のおせっかいだから、あんたにもこれに懲りずリッカに話しかけてあげてほしいのよ。リッカは多分迷惑があると思うけどね。
She shows me another frank smile. Segawa's actually pretty conscientious about her friends.
あわよくば落としちゃってあんたの女にするのもよしよ。
Hint, hint. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. My dude. You should listen to the words coming out of your mouth.
あれ、リカじゃご不満？
I'll start by becoming friends with her.
それもそうね。お待たせ。
Okay, so at least we didn't go so far that she couldn't find us. Shinozaki comes running over while I'm talking to Segawa.
遅くなっちゃってごめんね。授業が長引いちゃって。
She is very earnest. You okay? She's got her hands on her knees, panting. I'm worried her asthma might start up again.
平気だよ。
She must have realized what I was thinking. She looks up and makes a point to smile at me.
遅くなっちゃって本当にごめんね。待ったでしょ？
Not re-
全然。こっちはこっちで適当にだべっていただけだし、気にしないでいいのよ。
うん、ありがとう。
She's like, this is awkward? What are you saying that for, Segawa?
だって実際大して待ってないじゃない。
Yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about.
確か C 組の瀬川さん？
卒アル院所属の瀬川夏樹。よろしくね、篠崎さん。
はい、よろしくお願いします。
敬語はなしなし。同い年なんだからさ。てなわけで篠崎さんじゃなくてマリカって呼んでいい？いい
けど。
それじゃあ3人揃ったところで学食行きましょう。
Man, she marches to the beat of her own drum. Wait, what? Aren't you waiting for someone too, Segawa?
だからマリカと。
Really, Shinozaki?
私は何も。
What's going on here, Segawa?
私もあんたたちと一緒にお昼食べようと思って。
Why so suddenly?
久しぶりに出会った幼なじみの男女が過ごす甘いひとときをフレームに収めたいと思ったからよ。そういうのって卒業アルバムを飾る一枚にふさわしいと思わない？
Busybody of the century. The cutesy... What are you talking about? We're just gonna go eat lunch, right, Shinozaki?
そうだよ。
もちろん無理にとは言わないわ。二人きりの時間を誰にも邪魔されたくないっていうのなら遠慮するわよ。
Love. Well, I'm fine if Shinozaki is fine.
私も別にダメってことは。
決まりね。じゃあ早く学食行きましょう。のんびりしていると席なくなっちゃうわよ。ほら早く。
Oh, man. Alright. This is where we're gonna pick up next time, guys. I'm enjoying the interplay of the characters here, I gotta say. I hope that it keeps this up, at least throughout the common route, because I imagine we probably have a lot of it to go. Anyway, as always, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you all next time.